Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I am uploading this the day before John Cena's retirement match. Well, not uploading. I'm recording this, if that's not what I said the first time. I'm recording this the day before John Cena's retirement match. It is December 12th. I am uploading this on the day that John Cena retires. I am uploading this probably a few hours before Saturday night's main event. So John Cena's retiring tonight. Let's talk about John Cena for a second. Um, I don't want to talk about his farewell tour or all this or all that. I don't want to focus on what could have been, okay? Because let's face facts. This is the end of John Cena. We've gone through an entire year of John Cena's farewell tour, good or bad, and we are at the end. So I feel like it's important for me personally and the viewers of my channel to reflect on John Cena. So I started watching wrestling, specifically WWE, in late 2012. At the time, I want to say it was CM Punk who was WWE champion. But one of my first favorite wrestlers was John Cena. And I know it's cliche for a lot of people to say, oh, John Cena was my first favorite wrestler. Oh, John Cena got me into wrestling. Here's what you have to realize, though. There's a reason why so many people say that John Cena made them fall in love with wrestling. It's because it's John Cena. It's because of the way he carries himself. Uh it's like the stuff that he does outside of the ring, like the Make-A-Wish and charity work and stuff like that. Like John Cena is a good person. And he's always had the moniker of never give up. He's always had three words: hustle, loyalty, and respect. Okay? And a lot of people, they implement never give up and hustle, loyalty, and respect into their lives, and it helps them be a better person. So, I mean, there's a reason why so many people love John Cena. It's John Cena. Okay? And you can sit here and say that at some point during John Cena's career, you did not like him. Where are we now? In 2025, at the tail end of John Cena's career. This is the end of John Cena's career. Like, we can go back, we can reflect. Like, this is over. And John Cena's had a shit ton of incredible moments in his career. John Cena is one of the main reasons I fell in love with wrestling. Um, there's CM Punk and The Shield and Randy Orton. They also helped me fall in love with wrestling. 13 years strong, I've been watching the WWE. Okay? We're roughly at exactly 13 years. Because I started watching around like November or December of 2012. I know it was like late 2012. But uh I went to a live event in September of 2014. I still remember the exact date. It was September 20th, 2014, live at Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky. John Cena main evented the show. He had a street fight against Kane. I wish I still had the pictures and the little videos that I took of that show, but unfortunately I don't because, I mean, fuck, that event was recorded 11 years ago, and the only phone that I had was, I think it was like an iPod Touch or something. It was like one of my sister's old phones. and that shit is like busted and doesn't work anymore. So I wish I still had the pictures and the videos from that show, but unfortunately I don't. So all I could do is reflect. I know there's like probably some pictures somewhere on Facebook um that I could probably find that my dad took. Yeah, my dad took me, my younger brother, and my older brother to this WWE live show. And me and my older brother really loved to reflect on this live show. Um, it was our first introduction to actually watching a wrestling event, period, live. But to actually sit there and watch a wrestling show produced by WWE, something that at that point we've been a fan of for like about 2 years, to actually sit there and watch all these wrestlers that we've watched on TV for 2 years at that point actually like in front of us, like in the ring, like that was so surreal. But I remember come main event time, John Cena versus Kane in a street fight. Man, we were hyped because that's John Cena. That's one of the main reasons we got into this shit. And I remember everybody. What had happened was Kane made his entrance first, and he was in the ring. His music shut off, and it was kind of quiet in the arena because everybody was waiting for John Cena to come out. Because I want to say, like at that time, like John Cena. Well, I mean, he's always been a big fucking deal, but in like late 2014, he was like like mid to late 2014, he was kind of a big fucking deal. Uh, but yeah, Kane's music had shut off and everybody in the arena was quiet. And then everybody started chanting, Cena, Cena, Cena. And so we joined in. And then as soon as the first note of his theme song hit, everybody in the arena stood up and started cheering as loud as they fucking could. I remember screaming my lungs out the first note of his theme song. Because, like, I was 9. I was 9 years old. And pretty sure every 9-year-old who has gotten into wrestling, when John Cena was there, their first favorite wrestler was John Cena. I mean, he's mine. So, like, I remember everyone just, like, stood up and started screaming the second John Cena's theme song hit. John Cena makes his way out, has an absolute banger of a match. He ends the match by hitting an attitude adjustment on Kane on the steel steps. Ow. Uh, but man, like, actually, 11 years later, being able to reflect on seeing John Cena perform live, that is something I'll never forget. And like I said, for so many people, John Cena's a hero. John Cena defines their childhood. For a lot of people, John Cena is even like a father figure. So, with John Cena retiring tonight, it's okay to cry. Like, it's completely okay to get emotional over your favorite wrestler, probably been your favorite wrestler for like 20 something years, maybe like a decade and a half, just depending on when you got involved in wrestling and when John Cena started to become your favorite wrestler. It's completely okay. Don't let anybody judge you because you're getting emotional over a wrestler retiring. It's John Cena. Let me tell you something. When Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton inevitably retire, hell, AJ Styles, I think, is retiring next year in 2026. We're all gonna cry. Because here's the thing. It does not matter who or how a wrestler has influenced you in some way, shape, or form. Whether they're a hero, whether they're an idol. I mean, same thing, but you know what I mean. If they got you into wrestling and you looked up to them for so long and they're retiring and they're going away, it is completely okay to cry because you looked up to that person. for a very long time, and now they're leaving. And you don't know who to get invested in anymore, and you're going to miss your favorite wrestler. So, like I said, when people like Randy Orton and Rey Mysterio eventually retire, we're probably going to react the same fucking way we are reacting to John Cena retiring. Because, like, Rey Mysterio, I know he's an idol for a lot of people. So is Randy Orton. And, like, you know, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, and John Cena, they've all defined wrestling in their own respective ways. So it's completely okay to be emotional over a wrestler retiring. Don't let anybody tell you that you're stupid for crying over a wrestler. It is completely okay. A lot of people have different idols. A lot of people look up to superheroes who aren't even real. Like, it's completely okay to get emotional over a wrestler retiring. Fuck, I'm getting emotional right now just thinking about it. John Cena is retiring tonight. It is over. Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and say how good or bad his retirement tour was. I'm not going to sit here and reflect on the year that was 2025 and John Cena. Because we could sit here and complain all we'd like. It doesn't change what happened. This is the end of John Cena. All we can do is be grateful that we got to see John Cena, that we were able to experience, good or bad, this last year that was John Cena. We got to witness that. We got to watch it, whether it was on a television or in the arena itself live. You witnessed John Cena. John Cena is now retiring. This is the end. Complaining about his farewell tour does nothing because this is the end and we can't go back. But yeah, this is the end. John Cena's hanging it up. It's sad as hell for me and probably for a lot of you watching. But ladies and gentlemen, if you can, if you are fortunate enough to tune in to Saturday night's main event to watch John Cena's retirement match, if you looked up to John Cena, this is sad for all of us. And please tune in to John Cena's retirement match live tonight on Saturday night's main event. It'll be on, I think, NBC and Peacock. I think they're both airing it. But man, this is the end. I want to take this time to say thank you, John Cena. Thank you for inspiring kids and even adults to be themselves and to never give up. Um, we appreciate you both in and out of the ring. You're such a genuine, kind-hearted person, and there's a lot of people in the world, in the U.S., outside of the U.S., all around the world who look up to you. You inspire them. You've inspired me. So from the bottom of all of our hearts, John Cena, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video if you did. This is the end of John Cena. This has been one hell of an emotional ride. And we are all going to miss John Cena. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you, one last time, John Cena. We love you.